What's up everyone, it's Jambors, new video, and in this video I will be giving you my top 10 of the year 2020. And I must say that after I listened to those songs again and again today to create this list, I must say it was a fantastic year on music, like really fantastic. Such a shame that it wouldn't be possible to hear it live, or maybe it's for a good, because after all in 2021 we heard some like artists who was supposed to do 2020 to do also 2021 and they weren't that strong live or so on. But the singles, oh my god, it was so hard to create top 10 out of it. Like trust me, it was for me very hard. In my opinion, I would create amazing top 20 and then I would be satisfied with all the placing. However, I after all decided myself to do top 10. It was challenging for you, maybe shocking what songs I like in the studio versions, because this is what it will all be about studio versions. And here is my top 10. Let's talk. Alright guys, welcome back to my channel, very glad you're here. Before I will tell you who's my number 10, who's my number 5, who's my number 1, I will ask you for subscribing to the channel, like the video, share the video, ring notification bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. If you want to have exclusive content and also have all my videos in advance, become a member of this channel and support me to grow, support this channel to grow, and also receive something extra, some bonuses. And that's it. Let's start with number 10. My number 10 is Tornike Kypriani from Georgia and the song Take Me As I Am. And I know this is probably the most controversial song on the list, but I personally really love it. I love the message of the song, I like the vocals of the song, I like the orchestration of the song, composition, I like all of it. I like it. It's always when I hear it I have a goosebumps. It always gives me this vibe, and I know it's very simplistic and so on, but it talks to me, and I think this is very important for music, and in this case I'm very subjective. Alright, as a studio version, this song, but who's my number 9? Don't break me, dun, 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 dun. Don't break me. I love it. I love it. I'm so sad that in 2021 she couldn't approach Eurovision personally and didn't make it with the song, which wasn't that strong as this one in my opinion. I enjoyed it. I'm a fan of it, and I expect so much more. But this song, Don't Break Me, it has everything. It's like this classical pop power. It has a message. Even I'm not too much into messages in here. This empowerment just goes, and it doesn't really matter if you're a woman, man, whoever. Like, it can be applied to anybody, everyone, whoever. Every time I'm listening to it, I feel stronger. That's why Montaigne is my number 9. My number 9, Montaigne, Australia. But let's go to my number 8. And that's the power ballad from Ulrike, Attention. I don't remember very well, but I would say that in 2020, Norway national selection was something huge, that it wasn't just Ulrike, but other songs which were trying to claim the throne of MGP 2020. I wasn't such a huge fan of this song before, but now when I hear it, it's like, oh my god, so memories, also this empowerment, this power ballad, this vocal, like it's crazy. It's so good. Normally such a song probably this year would be in top 5, maybe top 3. Now in 2020 it's just my number 8, and on number 7 it's another. And this is a big empowerment from Destiny. Yes, that Destiny, who also in 2021 bring a very powerful, strong song. Of course, somebody said it flopped, but in my opinion it wasn't a flop. It just didn't win, but it was still good, great, and Destiny is an amazing, ultra talented artist, at least back then. I don't know where Destiny is now, but I really hope she's alright. And that song, come on, it was better than 2021. I love again, and I think it was a year of woman empowerment. It was deservedly there, and it really brought this atmosphere, you know. It wasn't fake. It felt like, yeah, it makes sense. It's what we want. It's how you feel it, and also it has this brilliant energy, you know, which drags you. Amazingly good composed song, and of course Destiny's vocals, come on. It's an enjoyable artist with brilliant energy, and this song, my god, it's such a shame that we cannot repeat those songs, you know, even logically. Number 6. John Tears, Switzerland, Répondez-moi. It was a start after Luca Honey of something huge. Something big, something spectacular was cooking in Switzerland. It took them 5 years to win Eurovision, but they were achieving it step by step to get closer to become the country you have on your scope, on your radar. And John just was ultra close. In my opinion, this song was one of the favorites of 2020. I understand why. It was magical, it was something else, it was artistic but also approachable. It brought you to completely different space, and then we saw the year after that he was also an amazing performer. And in my opinion, also this song was a little bit stronger. It was still very nice vibe, atmosphere of Duncan Lawrence. Actually, when I'm hearing it right now, it wasn't that close. It was on more artistic way. It went to the niche of pop music. It was more like going to ballet or something, you know. Not everybody can go, but when you go, you will understand why it's so good. Yeah, and that's why it's my number 6, even though it could be easily my number 2, 1, whatever. The songs here, oh my god, crazy good quality. Top 5 and my number 5. We all know the concert from Verona, right? This spectacular feeling when Deodato was singing it. Pitifully, he didn't represent Italy at Eurovision, but I think this is one of those legendary Eurovision songs. I don't know why exactly this is the one from this year, this legendary one. I actually think that this is the song which represents 2020 Eurovision the most. I loved it, and there is something special about this artist, and I'm pretty sure that one day he can again claim the throne of Sanremo and represent his country, Italy. That would be fantastic. I know that now it will feel weird, but I listened to Failur after like 2 years, and all the memories were back. It wasn't my favorite song, but now it's like, oh my god, it was so good. I understand really what people felt about it back then. It talks to me. Failur. And number 4. If 2020 was about something, it was about Billie Eilish revivals, and Bulgaria had some and Romania had some. And you know, Romania was my favorite by far. It was more variable. It was this song which I would enjoy also from Billie Eilish, and Roxanne delivered this song Alcohol You, which I just enjoyed a little bit better. But this Billie Eilish vibe, when I heard it now after several years, when I heard it now after several years, I was like, oh my god, like why it's not back again? Like why is there still nobody who's repeating this kind of style? It was this year, it was a little bit the year after, both Roxanne and Victoria, and then the style was gone, you know, doesn't exist anymore. And I think it's a little bit pity, because for a good artist with amazing vocals and amazing dramatic skills, this would be another blast. This is a timeless thing. So maybe coming years. Let's see. But let's go to my number 3. In my opinion, this song is better than Shum. I really like how Goa, representing Ukraine 2020 and also 2021, delivered quality, delivered atmosphere, delivered witchcraft, delivered brutal skills and brutal charisma. Like this is amazing. Like Goa, it's incredible. The charisma of the band and of course of the main singer, it's just imminent. You just cannot miss it. Like when she sings to your soul immediately. Like she looks like this, and you know that she sees through you, like through everything what is happening there. And this is mesmerizing also with this pagan atmosphere, those Slavic Ukrainian national vibes in it, transformed to modern music. Brilliance. I have only superlatives for it. Pity that it was such a strong year that it didn't win this top 10. Number 2. But my number 2, it's from a different rank. Calm Down, it's from Portugal. It's from Portugal, from Elisa. Mede de sentir. It speaks to all your senses, this song, which I have no clue what is it about. I never checked it, and I don't need it. I don't need to know. Whenever I'm listening to it, and today I listened to it many times, it teleported me somewhere else, to the zone of calm, peace, balance, happiness, and this kind of good feeling that you're safe somehow. I didn't ask for it, you know, I didn't know I needed it, and I needed it, maybe, but can this song transfer you there? Yes, it locks you there, and you stop for a while. You just stop thinking, your brain stop moving, and you're just enjoying. And this is a brilliance. This is a masterpiece. Give it one more shot. And let's go to my number 1. I'm crazy. I love it. I love the Roop. This was the moment I fell in love into this band's music, charisma on stage. I'm not listener of the Roop in general, and for example, this year's single Simple Joy, I was so sad that it didn't win in Lithuania. In my opinion, that was the best choice, and in my opinion, if this song wins there, it could really fight for winning the whole Eurovision. Pitifully, Lithuania chosen differently, but doesn't matter. It won my heart again, and as well as On Fire. Masterpiece in my opinion. Masterpiece on stage, masterpiece in headphones. It somehow works in its bizarre usage of musical elements and tones and contratones. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but it's addictive. It's like a heroin. I never had a heroin. No, I really didn't. And don't try it. Don't try it. Not at home. Don't try it anywhere. If you have a food with a weird taste you never had, and you cannot decide if it's good or not, but you taste it again, and then you taste it again, and then you need the whole pack, and then it's gone, and then you need it again, and then you're thinking about it, and then you listen to it again, and then you still like it. This is something what it's very, very special. It's addictive. This song is brilliantly addictive. It's like yes, I know, I said it already, but that's why this is my number 1. This is the top song for me. And maybe you question like, why it's not Iceland there, why it's not Russia there? Well, they would fit in those top 20, you know, it was a strong year, and I really chose the songs which I enjoyed to listen, because this is a single contest, this top 10. It's not about who I like on stage the most, even though my number 1, it's also connected to this because I know it, but it's about the songs I would like to listen. And for example, Iceland and Russia, they are more like on this trollish level, kind of, even though it's still a huge quality. Also another songs, Bulgaria, you can name it. There were like 20 really, really strong songs. It was one of the remarkable years, and actually when you listen to this year's songs and then you listen to 2024, you can tell the digress of quality. It doesn't mean the digress of streams, but this is more connected to marketing, you know, and 2020 just couldn't happen, and people had completely different thoughts than Eurovision. Even for us, this was a disaster, right? But it was understandable, we survived it, and I really hope that you enjoyed this top 10. Write me in the comments below, what is your top 10 from 2020? Why is this your top 10? Some of you already wrote me underneath another videos of my top 10s some very nice opinions. I really enjoyed reading it because, you know, everybody has a different taste, and I like to explore it. It's really nice. And yeah, if you like my videos, become a member to have even more and also have time exclusivity, or just subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, or if you like just this particular one, give me a super like to support this channel also, and support me as a person, as a creator. And that's it. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.